Hello and good morning. Let's see, you see the time there? It's backwards, but it is 6:40 a.m. Alexa, how many days until July 20th?
Saturday, July 20th, 2024 is in 12 days.
12 days. So a little less than 2 weeks now until show day. And we are starting up early. Not sleeping in today, peeps. I know I'm off, but I got a lot of things to do. I'm going to wake up first and go and check my weight. So let me go do that. I checked my weight and I'm going to show you it here. So there's my weight. And yesterday was a high carb day and I gained about 3 pounds, right? So of course, sometimes you get a little confused to why this happens. And when you increase your carb intake, you also increase how much water you hold. So on top of me drinking about 2 gallons of water, it was high carb day. So obviously you're gonna store some of that water. So I always use ChatGPT to just answer my questions if I have a moment of like, oh shit, like what did I do? And I have to remind myself that no, that's supposed to happen. So it says that my weight will go back to its, my weight as you go back to the maintained carbs that I had. So going back to those carbs today will bring me back to that weight. And yeah, you just gotta remember, when it's a high carb day, you're not gonna just spike your metabolism and lose it right away. So today I'm going to get back to work. So right in the morning, I'm going to drink full shaker. I'm gonna have the whole thing. And I'm going to also have this new little thing that I'm trying. It's called HPA Adapt. Something I've been researching online. And it's supposed to help with cortisol in the morning. Because when you're on prep, if you know anything about prep, your cortisol levels get all out of whack and you feel like you get like the stress hormone just comes out more. So I've been doing a walk in the morning along with this ritual. I drink, about 30 ounces of the shaker? 20, yeah, plus another plate. So I drink about 30 ounces in the morning with these pills on an empty stomach and do either a light walk, but this morning I am going on a bike ride. So I'm going to get the road bike out and just get out there and do a couple miles. Maybe I'll do like 30, 40 minutes and I'll calculate it on my watch, show you guys how much I end up doing. We are ready to go for a ride. So this is the bike I'll be using. Nice Kabuto Takara road bike. So when my dad wasn't retired working as a garbage man, he found this in the garbage for me. Works, does the job, nice road bike. Just filled up the tires, put it up to around 75 PSI. I like the harder tires so it gets good on the road, it goes fast, nice and smooth ride. But yeah, I got my biking pants on. Who would have known? Has like the butt pad on it. I don't know if you can see, but keeps the butt and the groin area in check on this ride. So I'm gonna put a little fanny pack on because I don't have any pockets in these damn things. Put my phone and a water in there and go for like a 35, 40 minute bike ride. Let me calculate this ride on my watch and we'll see what we got. Getting it, enjoying this ride. Beautiful morning, feeling great. Relaxing on a nice back road right now. About 45 minutes in. Heart rate around 110. This was a great ride overall. This is a great form of steady state cardio, and now I'm starting to figure this out. gotta keep the pace up slightly, get the heart rate up, and just go for distance. So I'm probably gonna get about 55 to an hour out of this. Let me continue the journey. And we're back home. See? I don't know if you can see it there, but heart rate still at 105, 55 minutes, 10.71 miles, around 11.5 average mile per hour is what I was going. So, successful cardio. I have decided to keep the fast going, and before I started anything else, I am going to do a little bit of stretching. So since I'm warmed up from that about hour bike ride, I'm gonna do some hip openers and some leg stretches, especially since we've been doing so much cardio. As we're 12 days out, so that makes the cardio up at least 55 minutes to an hour every day. And you know, you start to feel your legs. You want to keep them stretched out, and you just want to keep your mobility up, and you want to keep the inflammation down, and this all helps with that. So I'm going to do a little YouTube follow video, find one with hips and legs, and do that first, then we'll make the meal. Good.
Takes hours to find
Felt really good.
Until now.
That was Tom Merrick. Quick hip mobility routine. Follow along. If you can see it there, I'll try to zoom in and show you. Give that one a try. I feel great now. Time to freaking eat. As my coffee is brewing, just going to show you what I made for breakfast. So you got some banana and yogurt and a little bit of egg whites with some umami, which is like a mushroom with some salt in it. It gives a nice little taste to it. And I'm going to use a little bit of hot sauce on obviously the eggs as well. And we're just going to go the natural way and put some salt on the yogurt and bananas that you see there. And I'll also be having some water and a black coffee that I'm brewing right now. Yeah, let me eat, enjoy, and I'll probably edit a video at the same time as I eat. See you guys in a bit. Well, I just got done editing a video that I'll be posting at 3:30 today, which is July 8th. But yeah, I was enjoying making that video. I just got into the zone and finished the whole thing. So I'm going to put that at releasing at 3:30, and I'm gonna make a little short saying that, listen, 3:30 p.m. Eastern time, video will be coming out. Just post a little short on the socials so people can get in touch, and you know, if they want to follow through with it, they can. But I made that my goal, to do that, and then I still have a little bit of my food left to eat. So it took me about 45 minutes to finish that video. Probably an hour. But yeah, I just saved my food over there on the side. The plate over it so the flies don't get to it. And I made that my goal. So I'm eating another meal. I got some chicken and tuna, sriracha tuna flavored, that I just mixed together. I had enough salt in it, so I didn't put any salt on there. And a good old sweet potato with around, well, I forgot to put my fats in my first meal, so I put 7.5 grams of avocado oil on this one and a little bit of salt. So I'm really trying to clean up my eating, trying not to add all those flavorings and the spices, and I'm trying to cut down on all that stuff. Well, spices aren't so bad, but I mean like hot sauce and other like spices such as like those Flavor God ones, you know, the ones that add substance, like it adds pretty much sweeteners. That's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of like raw truth here about just prep and things that I've been noticing about myself. So I noticed that I struggle with the fact of posing, making a routine, and that aspect of the whole thing. So I told you on the last video I was going to start posing right after my last meal, but instead there's so many variables that you can control, such as doing the dishes, just folding laundry. There's variables that you can control that I'd rather do because it's easier and it's not as stressful than it is as making a posing routine. I have my posing routine made for the most part, but I really need to get the practice in. So I posted a video before this, and I also did a loop of the song that I'm choosing for my posing. So I made it loop for around like 7 rounds so I could just keep going. Every time it resets, as like a 10-second countdown, and I'm gonna loop, go again, because now I have to crack it down. Posing is like, that's the most stressful part of this whole thing for me, is just knowing that I gotta pose to a song up on a stage. The mandatories are nice, you know, that's not the hardest part. It's more of when you get to the flow of the song. Even though it's the shortest part, it's 1 minute, you don't want to screw that one up, at least for me. But I have to be a little easier on myself as well and just get into it. Do it for like 20-30 minutes each day and I'll be fine. So after this meal, I will be posing. And yeah, it's a little bit of raw truth of what I find to be the most difficult part, the most almost like stressful part. So, all right, I'm gonna finish this up, then I'm getting to it, guys. See you later. So I was sitting here eating the sweet potato that we baked in the air fryer, and I was realizing, why is this thing so tasty? Because we bake it in the air fryer over here, and this tastes way too good. So I was looking up the glycemic index of sweet potatoes, and it said when you bake sweet potatoes, it goes up to a glycemic index of about 94, which makes it high glycemic index. So I was always wondering, I was like, it tastes too good, and then I'm getting too hungry too quick, because I guess my insulin levels are just spiking right away. So I'm going to boil a pot of water, cut some sweet potatoes, and cook them for 15 to 20 minutes. And I'm going to try those out for a few meals and see how that goes. See if it makes me fuller, because it says that the nutrients also get rid of, the nutrients are also a lot less when you bake the sweet potatoes. So we're taking a lot of nutrients out of our sweet potatoes. I'm gonna cut up some sweet potatoes, throw in some boiling water for about 15 to 20 minutes while I do my posing. Doing my posing as well. But this is just my mind researching shit and thinking why things happen, and then something else comes up. Is it me avoiding the posing? Probably partially, if I'm being honest with myself. But I'm not avoiding it, because I'm going to show you that I'll be doing it next. Let me get to it. So this is where we are at. Cutting up the sweet potatoes that I peeled already. Boiling the water. As you can see, that was me peeling it. Put it all on a plate. Yeah, boiling the water, wait until that gets done. Finish cutting this. And it's going in there for around 15 to 20 minutes. This is how I'm avoiding a splash. I don't want to freaking splash this all over the place. So, placing it in there. Spoon with the hose. Yeah. Gotta be smart. I'm gonna burn the heck out of myself. Place on it. Hot. That whole basic tip. Now, put the cover on. Alexa, set timer 15 minutes. Alexa, stop timer. Actually, let's do 20 minutes. Alexa, set timer 20 minutes. Okay, so it seems ready to me. Actually ended up doing it for 30 minutes. Yeah, 20 plus 10. It's got 25 seconds left in the timer. So, Alexa, stop timer. It's good enough.
5-minute timer canceled.
Let's see, this is how I'll test it. there. See how nice and soft that is? So that is perfect. So let me go on and drain it, throw it in here, and I'm gonna do a little mashing. Okay, so got the potatoes, and I got the masher. So I'm just going to mash them up a bit. Go around a few times. I'm not putting anything in here. So it's just gonna be raw potatoes that Bessie and I can just grab whenever. Probably gonna make my next meal with this actually. I'll do basic chicken and some boiled sweet potato now. Incorporate this. More nutritious supposedly. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. I'm actually excited about this whole process, I think. Pretty good. So I'm probably just gonna put like a little bit of salt on the thing. Once I do get it in there. I'll have to find the calculations and make it up. Show you what I got. It's a finishing product. Finished product. Let's go. Beautiful consistency. So I'm going to make my meal and eat. And what am I gonna do after that? I've been saying after everything I've been doing today, posing. That's what I'll be doing after this. Posing. Let's go. And we are back to my favorite spot, good old outdoors. So I'm doing chicken and tuna again with that boiled sweet potato I just made. So I was doing a little thinking about my routine, my posing routine, and I'm thinking I'm gonna start from the front and I'm gonna flow in a circle and do a pose or two each rotation to show my overall whole physique. So I'll probably start with the front, lat spread, and then I don't want to give everything away. Go to the side, do one or two there, come to the back, do 1, 2. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna go with this routine. Now I'm gonna reformulate and make a whole new one and just memorize and repetitive, go, go, go. But let me eat. That was just a little thinking that I was doing that I wanted to share with you guys. Let me enjoy beautiful weather and get this food down. It's for you in the room, the posing room. All right, I know I said I wasn't gonna mow the lawn today, but it needs to be done. Want to get it done this week because next week I'll be on vacation / peak week / I'm not gonna do it during peak week actually. So next week I'll be on peak week. That's when I don't want to do it. Vacation, I'll get it done because it'll be after the contest, so next Wednesday. But let me just cut it high, make sure it don't get burnt, and just blow it. I'm not going to weed whack today. Just get a quick cut going. Did an hour of posing, forgot to mention that. About an hour of posing, got the routine down, and now I'm just going to do about 30-40 minutes a day. Just get it on lock. I'm excited for this one, guys. Let's roll into it. Let's go. Again, 4th meal of the day. So I'm keeping it simple again. The tuna and chicken with the boiled sweet potato, some salt. Yeah, it's a simple day for me. I just mowed the lawn and I was about to blow the grass onto the grass. But I was like, let me come eat because it's about 2 hours away until we work out. What time is it? Actually. So it's 5 and we got to be there at 7. So I like to have like 2 or 3 hours between meals first off and just before the gym to get it all out of my digestive system. So I know it doesn't always work out that way. In a perfect world, it would if it could. But today I made it happen. All right, so let me eat and enjoy and get to finishing the lawn. It's almost time to go to the gym. And Bessie is home. Hello. We are on our way to go train with our coach. So this is going to be one of our last couple of training sessions with him. Get a little bit of posing in with them probably as well. And yeah.
Back in hand.
Let's freaking go. Back. Oh yeah, back and hamstrings. I forgot about hamstrings.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, it is back and hamstrings. Yep.
Yeah, remember we said we're gonna.
Let's freaking go. Alright, see you at the gym.
Bye.
Bye.
I've stolen the vlog.
Yeah, so she's ending it. So I'm finishing off with, let's show them, baby. A little bit of shrimp. We'll cut up whole grain bread in there.
Smells good.
A pear with a little bit of buttery cinnamon roll and a sliver of whipped cream. I wanted a little treat tonight. Give me a break, guys. You saw all my meals. I deserve this one. So let's enjoy and watch some. What are we watching?
Godzilla
Godzilla!
versus King Kong.
Let's go. Let's watch it and enjoy.
Good night, YouTube.
Good night, YouTube.